It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Cards and the Eagles, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Levis now off of play action. And his first look is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Hand off to Spears. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Levis to throw it. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Levis. It's complete to Williams. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. On 3rd down, here's Spears. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. Now Levis. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Levis back to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Levis. That one's taken in by Spears. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Levis sets up to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Boswell's kick is good. And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by the young man from the University of Arizona, their rookie quarterback.
And I can't imagine that week 1 was anything except a whirlwind for this young man. A few bright spots in the opener, but as expected, a few rookie mistakes as well. Let's find out if he learned from them, and we'll show some progress and improvement starting here in week 2.
Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and...
Operating from the gun. Alexander. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Alexander. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the first carry here for their running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. From the gun on 3rd down, Alexander.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Now Spears to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You look at this Eagle defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results are pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now,
the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Alexander.
well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Alexander in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
A nice little juke. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Levis to throw off play action.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
And here's a give to Spears.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Back to throw, it's Levis. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Levis from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Levis looking to throw. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together.
He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jamison Williams.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 10-3.
And he returns this to the 22.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Operating from the gun, Alexander. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Steps away to his left. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. Well, they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Here's 2nd and 3.
The slot man in motion right. Operating from the gun, Alexander. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Alexander.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Operating from the gun, Alexander. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play action now. Levis. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Again, it's Levis looking to throw it. He finds Mayer here.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Working from the gun, here's Levis.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Michael Mayer
from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive. So we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They'll send Reed in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
The Cardinals offense had quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to throw.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Card's going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. From the 38,
Levis. That's to Mayer, the tight end.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Here's 2nd and 10. And Levis going back to the air.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Levis to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Here's Levis. Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Alexander. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That his 1st catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there.
1st and 10.
He's going to try and take off with it.
Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Alexander.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
15 yards on the play. That's good for another Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21.
In motion right goes Reed.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw again. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The Cardinals offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Levis back to throw.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Levis out of the shotgun now.
It's complete to Williams. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Spears.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Levis sets up to throw here. They'll set up the screen for Spears.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Now Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Levis.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Off the play fake, Levis.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Levis looking to throw. That one's taken in by Spears.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll throw it again with Levis.
And that will be incomplete. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37.
Boswell's kick is good.
And the drive will wind up yielding 3.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They trail 20-13 our score as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Now the first carry here for their running back. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw. Alexander. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Alexander.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Alexander. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, Alexander. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Back to throw now on 1st down.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Taken down at the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2. And now a run with Spears.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Here's a run by Spears. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Levis now off of play action.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Spears. And he stopped immediately there. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Jamison Williams.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Cardinals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And the Cardinals are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A great play there.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Spears. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
3rd and 8.
The Spears with another carry. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with
They've got his man complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll look to throw now on first down.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jaden Reed,
34 yards.
And the Eagles have got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth. Sly on for the extra point.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. Well, it looked like the Eagles got this back. Yes, Philadelphia football.
Here's first and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Alexander. He's going to let it fly.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Cards will take over possession here up at the 44.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And this not always an easy proposition, Charles. You had a West Coast team that traveled east, but they got the job done.
And there's so much that goes into it because your body time and your body clock different from what you're used to west, because if you go east, you're going to lose up to 3 hours, right? So